Good morning and welcome to Unicorn Square. My name is Bridget, Fairy Liaison, Human Sparkle, and I'm here today with our Fairy of the Day, and it is an amazing fairy. I'm very excited, but first, let's visit with our Fairy Gratitude Tree. Oh, I don't have my magical pen. Let me get my magical pen. Oh, this is exciting. I have, from our Fairy Gratitude today, magical What Would a Unicorn Do pen. And it said, what would a unicorn do? Believe in miracles. And it would also race the wind. Oh, that sounds awesome. Finally, okay, there we go. Pose on a windy cliff. I've done that. It's awesome. It's fun. Okay, so today's gratitude I thought of this morning, and it's the word komoribi, which is a Japanese word. The meaning is not translated into the English language, and what it is, and it's so beautiful. It's the sun shining through the trees. Did you see how that light just did that? That was cool. That was magic. Thank you, fairies. The sun shining through the trees, and you can notice it most in the mornings when the sun's rising, and in the afternoon as the sun starts to set, right? And it's really very exciting. Because the sun comes through the trees and it refracts everywhere and it makes amazing images. And I like to think, you know how humans do shadow puppets? I believe that the trees are like, everybody, the sun is setting. Let's all see what kind of dances we can do in the wind to see the light wave around and blow, like refract everywhere. And that's kind of awesome. That thought makes me happy, and I have gratitude for komoribi. So it's like, I go, komoribi, the sun shining through the trees. It is party streamers of sunshine. It makes my heart very happy to see Mother Nature playing and having fun. So the next time you're out and about, you can see it through the trees, and it's super fun and awesome. I love to take pictures of it. I did a blog post on my website, unicornsquare.com, where you can see photos of some of my favorite komoribi, and so that's my gratitude today. It makes me happy just saying it. I'm like, oh, komoribi. And I'm gonna hang it on my tree, right? Oh, well, I'll just hang it there for the moment. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah. Okay, that's exciting. All right, so moving on to our fairy. Today's fairy is an awesome one. And I don't know, I may have had it as a fairy of the day before. It's like my favorite, and I know I shouldn't have favorites, but oh my gosh, the energy is amazing. This one is our Fern Fairy. Oh, it's so awesome. Our Loving the Earth Fern Fairy. And it has ferns on its hat, and bumblebees, and ladybugs on its heart. And then some lavender in its hat, so it smells amazing. Now, this is the coolest thing. When I looked today to see what messages we had from the fairies, here's our little fairy magic book. And so the fairies today said that to be strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. So you should still be funny. And then they also said it's good to ask for help if you need it. And make sure you balance your work with some play. That's for kids doing work and grown-ups. And then the next one they had is unfounded fear, focusing on worst-case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Now, this is very interesting. This is a fairy looking outside the window. And what the fairies are saying about that is that it's good to be educated and to do your part to self-isolate and stay at home with your family. However, it's just as important, the fairies believe, as do I, to stay positive and to not worry about things in the future or things that you cannot control at this moment. And so if I start to get worried and fearful, what I like to do is say, what is it in this moment that I can control? I can control what I can do on my behalf to not be out and about and following the restrictions set in place. Done. Perfect. What else can I control? I can control how I feel. And if I start to feel like I'm worrying, because worrying doesn't assist with anything, it doesn't solve anything. So if I feel like I start to worry, I sit there and I go, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. In this moment, I am safe. In this moment, I am with my family. In this moment, I am hanging out with my fairies. In this moment, I am sewing, and so when I'm not hanging out with the fairies, I'm sewing face masks to send to the hospital. And in this moment, I am going to choose to change my thought to something positive, right? So it's an easy thing to say, but it's very important. I'm going to choose to add another gratitude to my fairy gratitude tree, right? Or if I'm in fear and worry, I look at all the different things that I have to be thankful for and to show gratitude for. And so it's very, very important, right, from the fairies. The next thing they said is that the sun comes out. Ooh, look at that. See, it's dark. The fairy's sitting at home just staring out the window, but the sun comes out. Oh, and it's a fairy on a horse with a trumpet. How about that? And so they say plans working out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards. This is my favorite part. Gratitudes for the blessings of life. Oh my gosh, that is a huge piece of the puzzle there. And then finally, my Fern Fairies, my Lele fell off. Let me put that back on. Finally, the last card was renewal. And this is one of my favorite parts. It says review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose and releasing judgment of yourself and others. So I believe that this is a very important card because I believe that we're in the time in between right now, right? And so moving away from the worry, I enjoy recommending using your imagination to plan and can think about a bright new future. Because I like the part, we've seen it with, and you can Google it, the Venice Canal. There have been elders in Venice that, for as long as they can remember, have not seen the bottom of the Venice Canal because it's been so much action and it's been churning up the muck all the time, and so it's never been clear, right? But as a side note, all of a sudden the Venice Canal is clear and people can see the bottom, and it's beautiful crystal blue water with fish and dolphins and swans coming in to hang out in the canal. So that is a super amazing bright new future for the Venice Canal, right? So I think that if we take that and apply it to your life, we could see a bright new future of things you never even imagined. And so it's really great to, please hold. I had a message from the unicorns that came in, and that's why I had to please hold, because the unicorn said, this is where I want to come in to hang out. So planning for a bright new future, we have our unicorn horn. And so the unicorn horn, if you sit in nature, or if you cannot go out into nature in your yard, which is perfectly fine, you can sit next to a window, feel the sun on your face, close your eyes, breathe deeply 3 times, and listen to the story of the unicorn. And the unicorn will also help you use your imagination to see what is it that I would like for a bright new future. And I believe that the unicorns and the fairies and all the elementals and Mother Nature, they've been working overtime these last bunches of years just to maintain the status quo. And I'd like to say a big thank you and gratitude to them for that. However, in this time in between, imagine if they have the time to not only just status quo, but now they have additional time to do like Mother Nature 2.0, and who knows, because it's springtime. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the fairies and the unicorns have up their sleeve for the summer. because I have a feeling some magical new things are going to pop out and that it is going to be amazing. And so that is a bright new future I like to think about when I sit with my unicorn horn. And during this time in between, I think it's really helpful to be able to use your imagination, because I think anything is possible. And now that we have time on our hands, we can sit there and go reflect on what has been priorities in your life and what you would like to have return, what you would like to change, and why not have fun saying, oh, this is pretty awesome. I love taking a walk in nature. I'd like to do it every day. Please, nature, thank you very much. Fairies. Anyway, have fun with that, and that's how I choose to spend my time, and I share it with you because it is very calming. At the very least, it's really lovely. So those are our fairy messages. They have a ton to say today. They're super, they've got a lot going on, and this fairy guy is really fun. Oh, before I go on, let me just tell you this one quick thing. So this fairy has the magnetic hematite in its hand. So if you do get worried, you can open its hands and hold it, and it'll take away any negativity, because that's what so you hold your fairy's hands and it'll take away the negative. I love this guy. And then inside of this fairy, we have the crystals. And this is the other part of this. Oh my goodness, I can talk forever about this. The other part is that we have tree agate, safety and security. Everything's okay. Mother Nature is on it. The next one is green aventurine has been sewn inside for good luck, harmony, and it's very calming. That's been added inside here. And then we also have tree agate and moss agate. And moss agate is really awesome because it's seeing the beauty in all that you behold, which is huge. And finally, we have a little bit of peridot sprinkled in. I have peridot in my ring. I wear it all the time. And this is my awesome ring. And so I have a little bit of peridot in there. And peridot is, it's very warm and powerful, and it brings light and beauty into your life. And it connects your heart with the earth and all of its creatures, which is like totally me, and I love it. So there's a little bit of that in there too. So that's our fairy of the day. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that this message gives you some activities of the day to calm yourself, think of the future, use your imagination, and have some time with nature and the fairies. Have a great day, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm on all the fun links down here, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you.